Excuse me, sit down. You weren't called. Sit down. Excuse me, Savannah, you brought this up. Excuse me. If he wasn't born, excuse me, that's another, excuse me. Frankly, let me just tell you, excuse me, I have very, excuse me, I told you exactly what I do. Excuse me.
How do you attack the deficit? How does that go to the U.S. default on its obligations?
Excuse me.
Stronger background checks.
Excuse me.
You're a billionaire, though. Why would you not move it here just for having it in America?
Excuse me, Matt.
Excuse me, Katie.
Listen to me, Donald. Honolulu.
Excuse me. Let me finish. Take a look at. Excuse me. Iran has been backed by us.
Excuse me, Jeff.
But, sir,
excuse me.
That's your line. But their companies have gone.
Excuse me. 1 second.
No.
Excuse me. They're coming. Excuse me.
Excuse me. What are the wonderful things it does?
Excuse me. Are you a trustworthy? Excuse me. Very trustworthy. No, they looked at some of the gangs. Excuse me. No, excuse me. You come across. Excuse me. Great league. Excuse me.
Big crowd in New Hampshire.
You're saying that they're
Excuse me.
If Donald Trump is president, your Second Amendment will
Excuse
help
me.
care.
Let me talk. Excuse me.
Polish workers, you'll see $1 million for hiring illegal workers on one of his projects.
Maria Celeste.
Excuse me. Well, let me ask you. Am I allowed to respond to this?
You're allowed. He can tell us his plan.
Excuse me.
Palestinian areas, but he's not going to. This is not a
based on this view. What evidence do you?
And we will make America. Excuse me. Again. Thank you. Thank you very much.